What is up, everybody? I am the Ross and Angel, and finally we're back on another video on my channel. I know it's been a while, sorry, I've been kind of focusing on my second channel, but yes, we are back here, and I decided to do a Borderlands 2 build video instead of a pre-sequel build video, just because, I've been doing a bunch of pre-sequel videos, and I haven't really touched that much on Borderlands 2 for, a long time. God dang it. If you're hearing that noise, it's because it's my capture card acting up on my TV. Sorry about that. But yes, we are back here on another Borderlands 2 build video. I don't really remember what I'm calling it. Obviously, you're gonna see it in the title, and there's a caption up in 3, 2, 1. Now there it is up at the top. Yep, that's what it's called. But basically, this is a Slag-based build, and this can be used for solo play or team play. Against bosses, I don't really know. I haven't really tested it against a boss, but it is really good here, as you can see. We're not going to touch up on too much because most of it's self-explanatory. I always have Anarchy, Small Better Faster, and Blood-Soaked Shields. But for the most part, we're going to be mainly focusing on two things, and that will be all around like damage over time, AoE, stuff like that, things that cause damage in an area or just to single targets. Both are helpful here. And also maximum elemental effect and element damage. Element effect, chance, and damage. There we go. Can't really talk today, but then again, that's pretty much always. Basically, for that stuff, we have interspersed outburst. First shot can cause slag damage. Death trap, we can apply either slag or fire to him. Both are incredibly helpful for this build. Things like close enough, stuff we always have. Explosive clap, AoE, basically, I already explained it. Just, stuff to help with damage and elemental effect chance. Alright, now let's get into the weapons that we're going to be using today.
Alright, so now the first weapon we are using is the Grog Nozzle. Now this is going to allow us to continuously heal while slagging, and when our shield procs, which is the inflammable flame of the Firehawk, we're just going to continue getting health back, continue damaging enemies, all while we can continue slagging. It's really good when you're backed into a corner or even being pinned by enemies that don't take fire damage very easily. As you can see, it keeps me alive here, and it does this job pretty well. And now we have the Slag. It really doesn't matter which prefix you use for it. I don't even remember what one I used, but the whole purpose of this is just slagging everything with close enough. The bullets bouncing everywhere. It's really easy to get things slagged. It's basically just when you enter an area, just go ahead and slag everything, and then you can move on to killing them, or having Death Trap kill them. Either way, things are going to die, especially easily if you slag everything with the slugger. Wow, I really butchered this, but you get the point, and no, that was not a word, it's because some reason butchered. Next up we have the Practicable Butcher. Right now we're using one with the fire element. It's going to be our main source of damage. It's actually really nice and does a buttload of damage when enemies are slagged. I tend to use this to apply fire to Death Trap, just for the extra damage when I'm making some slag on him. And it just absolutely melts. It's absolutely beautiful to use, and it's awesome. If you want to use a different one for the build, a different element, feel free to. If fire isn't your thing, or if you're going up against things that are resistant to fire, you know, go ahead and do that. But this is what I'm using for this part.
I'm feeling awesome.
Right now! Oh God! Oh God!
Pick up, babe! Respect the robot! You are a mean machine! Terminated!
Be my garden!
Attaboy!
And finally, you know, we're going to go over the things that we're not really going to cover. Well, that aren't really as important, but we still use. There's the Puissant Norfleet and Slag, just, you know, in case we need to slag an entire area very quickly. This works really well in Pete's Bar when you're farming for those Torg tokens. It's really great to use. Flame the Firehawk, it pairs perfectly with it. That's why we don't really have so much focus on DPS. We do have the Butcher, but that is mainly, you know, it's for single targets. You know, the Flame of the Firehawk helps us get up really quickly, and it's nice to have the inflammable thing so we don't just go right back down. Legendary Catalyst, we have this for things like more pep, Evil Enchantress, you know, for the extra elemental stuff. I'm not really too concerned about things like Wires Don't Talk and Electrical Burn because those are focused solely on electricity. And, you know, I don't really care that much. Oh, also, helps with the interspersed outburst. I forgot to say that. Magic Missile, again, because it's for slagging, you know, helps do something like that in case... you know what? It's just nice to have, basically. If you want to pair this with something like Fire Bee or something, just something to help with the extra fire damage, you know, it really is your decision, but this is the way I have my build set up. Feel free to even, like, I don't imagine too many people are going to use this, because, I mean, I don't imagine too many people use very much of my other builds, but, you know, I like to have them on the internet either way. Anyways, Bone of the Ancients, I have Incendiary, because we don't really need slag damage. We're not going to be focusing on slagging things. We're finding the Firehawk and our Butcher are the two things we need to focus on. Obviously, if you're finding things that are resistant to fire, you can have, like, an electricity one, a corrosive one, you know, and I don't know, pair that with, like, an Impaler and a corrosive Butcher. Just, it's all really your choice, but this is the way I have it set up. Bar, as always, is on because, you know, it's what I do, it's what I play. I don't really use too much of this. I mean, some of the other stuff is nice to have. Heartbreaker for the healing crit. General Blockhead because it's a fantastic fire shotgun. You know, just other stuff there. Alright. Like I said in my past videos, well, in a couple of my past videos, one or two. Hi, Death Trap, forgot you were still here. Bye. I'm not really going to be using music for these videos. It's different for my montages because it's just easier to pair that stuff up to music. Montages are supposed to have music. But for something not as important as this. It's too tedious. It's too tedious to be able to do that stuff every single time I make a build video, especially because I have so many build videos. As it is, like for my older ones, those of you who've been around my channel for a long time, you know, I've had to use plenty of repeat songs, mainly from Dealer. But yes. Alright, anyways, now we're going to get into the main demonstration. I will be doing this in a beatdown, because, you know, it's wide open. We can still see what Death Trap's doing. We can still see, you know, how resistant we are to damage and how we recover from it, as well as, you know, how well it does in an open area. So, without further ado, let's get into this.
Murder time! Right in the wing! Killing getting awesome!
So yeah, basically that's it. As you can see, the build holds up extremely well. Uh, More so when Deathtrap's alive. You saw him just cutting through every single body like it was nothing. Uh, but alone, obviously, you can still hold your own. Uh, yeah, I believe that's it for the video. I mean, I hope I don't end up getting copyrighted because the freaking game music. I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I have it on. But whatever the case, thank you very so much for watching. If you like what we see here, hit that like button. Maybe subscribe for more content, and hopefully I'll have more of this coming soon. But if you're more the competitive player, I do have a second channel. Link will be in the description. And the description of my Twitch will also be there. You know, I don't stream very often, but when I do, you should come by and watch. Alright, thank you everybody so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Hey, what is up everybody? This wasn't actually planned for the end of this video, but I honestly feel like this is something I need to let everybody know. First of all, I'm sorry that it took me almost another year to make another build video. I do have more planned, but unfortunately that's going to have to wait a while due to a combination of, well, college stuff, for example, and family issues. It may take me just a bit longer to make more videos, at least for this channel, because I only had gameplay of this build. I didn't really have any more planned, because I didn't know what was going to happen. So I'm sorry about that. It will more than likely be a lot harder to make videos from now on, but I definitely will when I get the chance. Whereas if you're more of a competitive player, I have plenty of clips saved up, and so does the rest of the clan, so we'll be able to continue uploading more on the other channel. Yep, that's it. I just thought I should let you guys know, let you know what the deal was. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.